Hello everyone, Ace here, and today we are back with my Let's Play of the Pacific campaign of the Art of Conquest expansion for Empire Earth. So, last video we ended up starting off this Let's Play with the Battle of Midway, which means today we'll be doing Operation Watchtower, which is going to be the landings at the Solomon Islands. Let's jump right in, shall we? Okay. So here's the history for it. I'm not going to read it to you myself, but if you wish to do so on your own, and I do recommend doing so, feel free to pause the video, but since it is going to have a little bit more, I'm going to give you a few seconds here and a few seconds here. Alright, now let's have a look at some of the hints. Avoid landing the troops at points west. Intelligence indicates they are heavily fortified. According to this map, that would be a yes. A direct frontal assault on the airfield could prove disastrous. Stealth and exploring the terrain will be to your advantage. Remember, every man counts. If your losses exceed 75%, Operation Watchtower will fail, and we do have a very limited pool of manpower, so we do need to be careful about that. Capturing bases by eliminating enemy units within it. Try to keep the buildings and fortifications intact. Capturing secondary bases is not required, but capturing them reduces the enemy's ability to counterattack. Good advice. The terrain on Guadalcanal is rough, and it's easy for men to get separated. Try to keep your forces consolidated in one strong group for maximum effectiveness. Again, good advice. Go ahead and let this play. Well, at least we're not hearing a wolf howl in the middle of the Pacific Ocean this time, eh? Alrighty, so let's see. If I remember correctly, this particular scenario is not too difficult. We just need to know where we're going and all that, and fortunately, there's a few things that will help us on the way. Okay, this will be group. Actually, we'll make it group 0. So, put these guys here. We'll speed up the game to its max. And some people have been asking me how to do that. You just press the pause or the plus sign on the keypad to actually do that. Minus key, of course, slows the game back down.
Okay, you drunks, listen up. I want every Marine geared up and ready to march ASAP. We're going to establish a forward position and hold it until the rest of the troops arrive. Once this happens, we will immediately mount an offensive and take that airfield. This ain't a summer vacation, boys, so don't get comfortable. Marines, move out. Ready, sir. Yes, Commander. Of course, sir.
Alright, so none of the engineers can actually fight, so we'll have them be group 2 for now. The rest of the guys are going to be group 1. Alrighty, so I guess what we need to do is first get our troops formed up a little bit. Now, I moved the ships over here. That way they can be protected from enemy naval vessels that are going to be patrolling.
Settle down, everyone. I got some bad news, and I've got some bad news, and then I've got more bad news. We've just got word that the Japanese Navy hit us pretty hard. We lost the Quincy, the Astoria, and the Vincennes.
Ready, sir. What's the bad news? On your command.
The bad news is that the Japanese patrol is at large in the area. The rest of our forces won't approach the island until they know the straits are safe. The more bad news is that our carriers have pulled out of the area. They're too vulnerable and too valuable.
By your command. Air cover.
Bingo. Gentlemen, we are on our own. Now, rather than sitting around scratching ourselves, we're going to make the most of the situation in true Marine fashion. Since we are outnumbered, we are going to take the high ground to the south, outflank the enemy, and take them by surprise. It is up to us, gentlemen. Lace up your boots tight. We're going on a nature hike.
Waiting orders. By your command. Ready, sir.
All right, so yeah, as you can tell, we are pretty much on our own. Now, I think his. All right, so we got that patrol dealt with. I'm thinking actually that historically the ships they're referencing that have been lost recently is a reference to the Battle of Savo Island, which is the island itself is actually shown on here. Okay, we got that machine gun post dealt with. Let's try heading into this direction. But yeah, we want to try to avoid having the patrols actually get away because they will alert the base and we will have to deal with a lot of enemy units. Fortunately, we also have some help down here if we head this way. Here we go.
Waiting orders. By your command.
Americans? What a sight for sore eyes. I'm a New Zealand volunteer, stationed here to monitor unusual ship and aircraft movement, but I was stranded here when the Japanese invaded. For the past months, I've managed to avoid detection and gather some intelligence. I've mapped the trail to the weakest point of the base at Lunga Point. If you're planning an assault, that's the spot to go. There are 2 other bases on the island, but I haven't been able to get over there with all the enemy patrols. If you can lend me some gear, I'll be happy to help you kick these guys off Guadalcanal.
You know, I know they don't really do fake accents in the expansion pack too much, so I have to wonder if they actually did hire someone from New Zealand to do that. I'm not sure on New Zealand accents too much myself, so I wouldn't be the expert on that, but
Let's go. Ready, sir.
that does make me wonder.
Standing by.
Now, as the mission did say, there are secondary bases and we can take them out. However, doing so can be a little bit costly sometimes, so I'm kind of hesitant about doing that, at least for now. Okay, so there is a machine gun post up here.
Yes, sir. Ready, sir. Of course, sir.
We'll go ahead and get our artillery to deal with it, our artillery and snipers.
Yes, I assist.
Here we go.
Ready, sir. Yes, sir. Sir, yes, sir. Sir, yes, sir. Let's go.
You're not supposed to get in range of the machine gun post, guys. What are you doing? Oh, more patrols.
Ready, sir. Of course, sir. Standing by. Sir, yes, ready, sir. Of course, sir. Standing by. Sir, ready, sir. Of course, sir.
Now, the position that we find ourselves in here, fairly good for the most part.
Standing by.
Not sure what that sound is.
Ready, sir. Of course, sir. Standing by. Sir, yes, ready, sir. Of course, sir. Standing by. Let's go. Sir, yes, sir. Ready, sir. On your command. Standing by.
Alright, so we are doing relatively well so far, I think.
On your command. Standing by. Affirmative. Ready, sir. On your command.
Actually, we don't even need to do that too much. We just need to take out this. Prioritize that now. Artillery in way down there, so we'll take that out. Okay, we got the island. We can get the airfield built.
The sooner we can bring in air support, the better. We should start building an airstrip pronto. You can bet the Japanese aren't going to take this line down. We'll need to rebuild the base defenses in case they counterattack.
Alright, so the good news is most of the base defenses are already intact, so that isn't going to be much of an issue. We are going to need to deploy these guys here for now. And we'll build a capital right next to the iron deposit there. And right after that, we'll be able to build an airfield. Well, we can already build the airfield. But my plan is going to be, we'll do that. We'll build the airfield here. And we'll also try to upgrade our planes as much as possible. Admiral Butch Bulldog Ramsey has been given command of the operation. Okay. Now, the tower here can actually protect us reasonably well, too, I should mention. Upgrade these. Actually, the food is going to be more valuable right now, so we'll prioritize getting that. Then we have to take out or capture the Florida Island base. Now that itself is not going to be that difficult. We just need to get a single act. I think even just one soldier landing in it can be enough. We're going to need to get enough iron to fully upgrade their attack. And I want to do this because especially their attack, their health, and a little bit of their speed. But my plan is going to be as such. I'm going to improve both of the attack and health so they can take out cruisers, which are the cruisers themselves are the only real danger to them. I guess I can improve the... I need more food. I guess I can improve the range on the snipers, which is actually a smart move for now.
Affirmative. Can I help? Standing by.
And I could actually upgrade them a second time too, which is even better. Darn it, they're killing our snipers. Alright, we'll fall back so we can then pick these guys off. There we go. There, now we have enough food that we can upgrade these guys again. Alright, so I think we are in a spot where we can actually... Ooh. Let's actually select this building like we're supposed to. Alright, so once we get 100 iron, we can then upgrade... Oh, we need gold for that too. Oh, darn. Well, I didn't see that bit of the price tag, but that's okay because I can still upgrade their health, and that combined with the sheer number of them I have should hopefully allow me to spot spot the targets I need to have spotted, and we'll follow it up with some good old-fashioned destroying the enemy ships. Now, the ships I do need to destroy, in particular, are going to be the cruisers. Once those go down, I'm going to be able to just mop up the rest of their little fleet, which isn't that particularly big, but it is a significant threat to our transports, which is why I need to keep the sea lanes clear. But before even getting to that, I do need to destroy this. And I do think I also need to clear out the pillboxes as well. Fortunately, yeah, it does look like I need to clear out the pillboxes, but that's okay. Once those are done, I think there's what, 2, 3 of them. Okay. There is going to be the problem of a lot of machine gun bunkers here, or machine gun nests, but fortunately, once we take these things out, we should hopefully be able to just drop troops right on the island, and that'll be it. Or drop troops in the base itself. That's the plan, anyways. As far as a good spot to actually do that, I'm thinking if I land them right here, they should be safe from the machine guns. Alright, simple enough. We'll just destroy that. We'll check to see if there's any other defenses potentially that could be an issue, and then we'll look for their little fleet. Hopefully it's going to eventually show up one way or another. Snipers are still doing a pretty good job of picking off most of the attacks they're sending my way, so... Ooh. This looks like it. Alright, they should have, I think, 1 or 2 cruisers. Make that 3 cruisers, but still. That is their entire anti-air defense taken care of, so all we have to do now is just mop up what's left. And if we can chase down these ships fast enough, we can hopefully... What I'm really hoping to do is take out their their dreadnought, and then maybe some of their frigates. Alright, I think they might... Yes, they do have another dreadnought, actually. And another frigate. Okay, so that looks like that's their entire fleet dealt with. So I can actually start loading up troops to actually take over there. We'll just build a little gate here. That'll allow me to actually send my men into the fray.
Awaiting orders.
Relatively, I don't need that many troops to actually send over there because I've got this for the most part.
Yes, sir.
I might actually want to have these guys set to stationary, but no, they weren't able to actually take care of that in time, but that is a-okay. We can just do that in the next run, and then alright, so we've got that pretty much cleared out.
Awaiting orders.
Just drop one transport in. And we'll just land the troops right here, ideally. And that should give us the base we need. The other two bases, if you tried to capture them, would basically give you a map, which wouldn't really be all that useful because the coastal surveyor guy already helped us with that. And then the other one would give us medical supplies, which actually would be useful. Alrighty. So yes, you did have to take out the machine guns, but that was it. And what would be the closest thing to an actual threat to me? When the troops land, it would probably be that machine gun post right there, so we did it. So some of the machine gun positions didn't change. Finally, a friendly island to offer safe harbor, and just across the strait, an airfield on Guadalcanal. Okay. We suffered a heavy toll to achieve this first step, but it is a great step indeed. There will be many other islands after this, but these are perhaps the most important. At last, Allied forces have a significant foothold in the South Pacific. We will name this base Henderson Field, in honor of Major Lofton Henderson, who fought and died bravely at the Battle of Midway. Which is a nice little nod to history there as well. And does link the two missions together quite nicely, I think. So yeah, there's the medical base, which if we wanted, we could have taken. The crate there. And this is the one that gives us the map, which not really all that useful, admittedly. But let's see how we did. Okay, so military, I believe that this would be us, the 1st Marine Division, we did the best. Economy, Japan did the best. Society, we did the best. Okay, so killed 168 units, lost 21, raised 9 buildings, lost 0, army size of 299. So we had the largest army too. Society, I don't know why Japan got the most in... No, they didn't get the most in society. Okay. So hero count 3, citizen count 35, research count 100. Well, 3 for the hero count for the United States. We had 35 citizens. No, we didn't. I don't think we had 35 citizens, but okay. And research count of 151. Fairly short for Empire Earth standards, admittedly. Especially considering we are talking about the... the campaigns and all that. And the sped up time that I use. And okay, so anyways, this has been Ace. Hope to see you guys again soon. Take care. Ace out.